Okay, so first off, let's talk about just how this is put together, right? We have this big match has been boiling over for weeks, for men months, a very, very long time. Technically, the storyline started with the very first episode of AEW Dynamite, which is awesome, right? Um, this is just another step in that long journey of MJF's career right now as well, which is, also very cool. Uh, I like to think about match placement. I like to look at the entire card, right? When reviewing a wrestling match, right? I could just stop and just say, hey, this is just a singular little match, and I can review it that way too. But there's something to an event, right? Like this match is called Blood and Guts, but they didn't just call this match the Guts match. It's not the Hell in a Cell match or a steel cage match or an I Quit match. They called the evening Blood and Guts, and they even say, "Welcome to AEW Blood and Guts." The background from the beginning of the night has been changed for all of the matches they put on tonight, which was just regular AEW Dynamite matches. They put up uh, the two rings. Like the stage is different. You notice people coming out and looking at things like, "Oh, this is not the norm. This is something different." This kind of thing lets you know, like, "Oh, this is something special." Different, I think, is the right word, right? This is something different. Seeing some of the other competitors come out and just kind of like look at the way the stage was set up, the way there was no ramp today, they had special stairs, right? They all looked at it and they all kind of had that hesitation. Oh, it's a little bit different. Kenny Omega jumped from the stage to the edge of the ring just to be a dork, right? Like this weird character he's being right now is pretty funny to me. I think it's awesome. Um, I love it, right? Like this like forced heel Kenny, the collector, right? This is cool. I like it. So noticing that, oh man, I shouldn't mess my mic too much, but I just feel it's in my perception. Anyways, just noticing everyone taking these little things into effect, and taking consideration for them helps set this up. So obviously, we're talking about where we're at, in the evening. We've put on a match. The heat up match, the starter match was a tag match. Um, Moxley, Eddie Kingston versus Kenny Omega and Knack, right? And Nakazawa, right? And it was a goofy match. It was a silly match, but it boiled down to a win for Moxley and Kingston, and nobody's losing any steam off of this match. And then the Elite came out and owned, right? And that's what they do, right? So, but we got that out of the way. So, um, what that does is it kind of takes that gang fighting NWO style WCW end of the night finish where you're going off the air and there's just this huge mass of competitors out there. I don't want to call them superstars, but huge mass of wrestlers out in the ring doing their thing, and they're just like stomping on Diamond Dallas Page, right? Like it gets rid of that because now we took care of it. It's done. And I mean, in storyline, it works. And I'm not complaining about how the NWO did. You might have heard that in my voice, but it was annoying as a kid to see that because I just wanted to see the resolution of something. I was like 12 years old when that was happening, but uh, I'm glad that's not how we go off the air as much with AEW. WWF did it for a long time, where every week it was something crazy. Oh, the ministry is attacking back. Oh, the corporate ministry is attacking back. Like, oh God, Stone Cold cleared the ring from a massive attack from the corporation, the ministry, the nation. Like from DX. Like there's that kind of thing where it's just like just in your show with someone strong. I think that's the coolest way to do it. That's how current WWE does it very, pretty well recently. Not that I care for that storyline, but anyways, that those kind of little details really matter to me. Like they super duper matter to me. So looking at the rest of this card, we had a squash match with Britt Baker. We had a tag match, uh, multi tag match with like uh, Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, and four different teams. So it was to see who's the true number one contender. Number one contender, and SCU came out on top. called that with them walking out. They've been building towards this whole thing where if they're going to go on this streak, and if they lose, they're going to break up. And Scorpio Sky already turned heel, so he's already left. So it's just Frankie Kazarian and Christopher Daniels. And Christopher Daniels is old; he's ready to quit too, right? He's mentioned it. He wants to go backstage, and I think he'd be amazing back there. I think everyone thinks so. But that time is possibly coming. So them versus the Young Bucks, and maybe maybe they win, maybe they don't. It's a cool thing about AEW. I'll say it over and over again. I don't always have a solid idea of who's going to win, who's going to take something. So seeing that, it's good. So it continues the story. All right, these guys won. I knew that was coming. It was pretty obvious. So reality is set for me, right? Like that kind of thing is important. QT Marshall and Cody Rhodes put on a pretty good match too. I'll be honest, I don't remember the finish, or do I remember the finish? So that's what happens with QT Marshall for me. I whatever. He has a school. He has an Amazon video. He has hair plugs, and maybe maybe I could use some too. I don't know. Not as bad as him, obviously. But hey, he's a wrestler, so I guess that's cool. But I mean, he's fighting Cody Rhodes. You call that out. What's happening? Cody Rhodes wins, or there's going to be some kind of huge interruption, right? But no, Cody Rhodes won, and at the very end, what's it? A Go-Go came out. Was it a Go-Go? I don't know. The British dude came out and sucker punched him in the gut. Oh, punch to the face, right? He punched him in the gut. That's all. Doubles over. That's the end of Cody Rhodes for the night. It's the end of that segment. Moving on, right? Did we have another one? There was a scuffle between Darby Allin and the whatever, the millennials out in the upstairs, and they threw Darby Allin down the stairs. Then Miro comes out and he's pissed off. Oh, I'm gonna get you. I got a signed contract, Mr. Darby Allin. I don't want you to be hurt. I want to defeat you, right? I'm going after the TNT title. Great. Finally, let's do something with Miro. So what I'm depicting here is, okay, we had some fun. We had progression of the story. Britt Baker needs to, put herself in there. We had something set the proper timeline, right? Like, okay, things are moving forward. We're moving towards a pay-per-view and a tag title match. Fantastic. See, we're just growing. We're going. We're keeping steady. We got this. I guess it's a blow-off match for the feud between Cody Rhodes and QT Marshall. I don't know. That storyline is, I don't know. I love Cody Rhodes. I do. I really like Cody Rhodes. But with the way that they're working themselves, I think maybe backstage he's doing too much. Maybe as getting ready to be a dad, he's got too much going on. I think he needs to write himself off of TV. Maybe there's a pride sense. Maybe he's like, I gotta be here, or maybe there's a contractual thing where like he has to be stuck in there, and they forgot to say, hey, I might have a baby. Right? I don't know what it is, but something there isn't right. Either way, we had the conclusion of something. So again, going back through, you had fun, got excited, you had moving forward, we got a progress storyline, we have another setting in stone progress storyline. Both of those are progress towards titles as well. Miro comes out. I guess that's after the Cody Rhodes. We have the Cody Rhodes thing. That's a storyline possibly ending, right? That's done. We had a strong event in the storyline. Next up, Miro comes out. He yells about the NXT TNT. Ooh, that's bad. The TNT title. Okay, again, progress. We're hype. I'm actually excited. I have it down here in the corner. I have it reversed just in case, and I also have it small. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna have the audio low, I hope. And I am going to cut through watching the actual match, but I wanted to show right before this match goes live kind of the heat and the excitement, right? We've been building Blood and Guts. We've been building this feud for so long, right? We know there's a special match that didn't get to happen like a whole year ago. Instead, it was just a steel cage match for the last time Blood and Guts happened, right? And yeah, like this should be big. This is big. How are we going into the seconds before this actual match? And yeah, so let's just take a look, right? I'll give you my hot takes. Oh, do I have audio or did I turn it off? Turn it off. There we go. Yeah, so first off, that first match I just told you about, I'm excited. Darby Allin, the unstoppable man, or the undefeatable, unhold downable man, versus Miro, a literal monster. I feel like they've used Miro very poorly, so I'm very excited for him to maybe get this. You can use a title like the TNT title or the TV title or the European champion, whatever. You use those titles to like kind of motivate forward. It gives you a driving force. It gives you a reason to not have to have a large storyline for people to continually contest you, and that gets you to showcase yourself every week. Hey, I'm putting on this match. It's for a title, so it means something without having to have any kind of story, any type of time, any backstage. It means something, and you get to just build yourself. You prestige the belt, you prestige yourself. Like those are very, very important things when we're talking about building a week to week or a continual wrestling show, right? So very important. Next up, Orange Cassidy versus Pax. Oh, I guess that happened too, or is either it happened either before Miro or after Miro, whatever. Kenny Omega came out and was like, "Oh, my next challenger," at the pay-per-view. He was no longer in his wrestling fatigues. He was relaxing, and he found out that it could be either Pac or Orange Cassidy, as they're both the number one contender right now. They're going to have a number one contenders eliminators match right here. Fantastic. We've seen Pac versus Orange Cassidy before. That was actually where we kind of popped the bubble on Orange Cassidy's mysterious character. And that was a fantastic match back at Revolution 2 years ago. We got to see Orange Cassidy for the first time on national TV, seeing what his wrestling style is. So that was really, really fun. Coming back to this as a rematch, what's going to happen? They played it off like there's no way Orange Cassidy can win, which means Orange Cassidy could win, but he's fighting Pac. The chances of the rematch, Kenny Omega versus Pac as the main event. Oh man, what they're setting up here, and it's just 3 weeks away. We're Memorial Day weekend, May 30th. It's so close, and I think it slipped my mind. I was so focused on Blood and Guts, and like that's what I mean. These things are important. And man, AEW is doing a really great job. I think it's annoying to take Dynamite and rename it all the dang time, but after the last few, I'm starting to believe. Like I'm starting to feel it. You see, the Britt Baker Thunder Rosa match. Whoa, I'm calling that match of the year. It's still match of the year even after Blood and Guts. But dude, the St. Patrick's Day Blast or whatever the hell they called it. It meant something. And I was like, oh, this is something different. Not only is it St. Patrick's Day, but they're doing something different. They had the lights out match. Like, oh my God, that's freaking fantastic. Bash the Beats, whatever. Winter is coming. Number 2, Pac first shot. Didn't mean to start that. Winter is coming. I didn't think anything of that. I thought it was going to be lame. And we got Sting and we got a title change. Holy cow. These are important. Tony Khan puts an extra name on here. I'm paying attention now. Maybe you should too. You don't have to. You can call it annoying. I don't disagree with you. It's weird. It's different. And now this is the time where I'm going to say different is not the word. It's special. Like special is what it is. All right, let's keep going. This match, Orange Cassidy versus Pac, whether it's amazing or not, it's going to be fun. Whether it's silly or not, it's going to be important. Here we go. The tag team title match. This is awesome. I thought that was going to be at the pay-per-view. Guess not. Jade Cargill, she talks more than she shows, but that's okay. I think she should be female Goldberg. There we go. AEW, Double or Nothing, big announcement. Here we go. This is exciting. This is the thing. Let's pause right there. Jon Moxley versus Yuji Nagata. Oh my Lord. On American soil in AEW Dynamite. They've got the logo in the background. Like this is, what world do we live in? This is amazing. This a little kid in a candy shop. This is it. Yuji Nagata. Oh man. Ultimo Dragon's one of my all-time favorites. The feud in WCW, Yuji Nagata and Ultimo Dragon for all those dang titles that Ultimo was carrying at the time. So cool. So cool to see how that echoes with Kenny Omega right now, right? That's insane. Though Ultimo Dragon, at least on American soil, was nothing like Kenny Omega as far as clout and position on the card, right? On the line, Jon workhorse. I'm hyped. This is so exciting. And here we go. We got a different graphic for it. Here we go. I think next up we got the rules. here we go. Yeah, see, look, it does not say Dynamite. It just says Blood and Guts. Like, how cool is that? It's so much different. Justin Roberts standing off at some random side, has a different camera than usual. Look at this. Look at the smile on his face. Everybody is hyped. This is exciting. The fans are back. What a perfect time for this. Here we go. We got the rules. Let's check these out. There's 2 pages. Dang it, that sucks. That has to be. So yeah, it begins with 1 member from each team for 5 whole minutes. After 5 minutes, a member from alternating teams, the Pinnacle won the coin toss basically. So they get to have a 2-on-1 advantage for 5 minutes, and they alternate getting the rest of the teams in there until finally everyone's there, and then the actual match will start. The bell will ring, and the actual match will start. Now, the difference on this one, they were saying, oh, this Blood and Guts match is never going to be, it's not going to be like the World War III matches you've seen in the past. Not going to be like the other, War Games matches that you've seen. Yeah, there we go. The match will officially begin once all 10 are in the ring. The only way to win is make your opponent submit or surrender. Like, surrender is a word that I don't think we've ever seen put on here. You can guarantee, because of that little thing, we're going to have a specific way this match is going to finish, right? Like, right away. They said it's going to be like nothing we've ever seen before, and that makes you think, oh, tables, ladders, chairs inside of a steel cage. Or, it's like, no, we've seen that before, or whatever. They could just be saying it for hype and clout, right? Whatever. No, that little word right there. And I'm not saying this by hindsight. I called this out when me and a few friends were watching the match live. We're like, oh, surrender, that's different. And I said, oh, I guarantee it's going to be someone giving up. It's basically an I quit match, right? And we'll see how it plays out, because you guys may or may not know. Referees stationed around the cage. I love this because you get to see the guys scrambling around. Oh, what's going on? Oh my god, right? Like, so how can they do anything? All you can do is tap out or surrender, right? Like, do you really need it? I think a cameraman will do just fine. Whatever. It's hype. We got a lot of referees. Get Aubrey Edwards out there. That's all it really matters. Oh, I should have brought water. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm foaming at the mouth. Blood and Guts. Let's go. Like I said, I am going to cut in and edit some stuff here. We're watching the Fight TV version, so we are able to not have commercials, which is fantastic. I will say, after the Pinnacle came out, TNT cut this to commercial and did picture-in-picture. While picture-in-picture is fantastic, and it was just kind of like a lead-up, this is a very important match. Do not go to commercial. Pay whatever you can to not have to go to commercial. You're already doing picture-in-picture for the rest of the show. Maybe no picture-in-picture. Maybe let everyone have the full screen and balance your money and your commercial time that way. I mean, you have to also assume, if I have to think of the other side of this, the investors know, the people buying the commercials know airtime. This is it. Eyes are on TV right now. This is it. If you're watching TNT at home, we're running basketball ads. We're running movie ads. We're running Subway ads. We got that weird Ric Flair insurance ad. Where did that even come from? Here we go. So here we go. They always do that little plexiglass thing that it makes it so cool, makes it so special, and it's not difficult, right? You can make that with a sticker and a piece of plexiglass. You can rip it right off, you're done. Right? Some vinyl, and run a little LEDs underneath it. It makes it so cool, right? Okay, so look at the Inner Circle. Definitely doing something different. They've got matching dead presidents outfits on, right?
Submit or surrender.
Got Pyro.
We know, man.
There we go. Chris Jericho. See, they're coming down the special stairs. Definitely different. Sorry, I got my coffee.
He's got the chair. He's got the barbed
Oh,
wire in
it's so
hand.
hot.
The Inner Circle is
It's
ready
double
for
symbol.
war here tonight. What anticipation.
Ooh. Listen to the crowd singing. That's so good. Obviously the Inner Circle is, face in this match. There's no way that they're the heels. Especially, I mean, it's so hard to call yourself the heels when everybody sings your songs like this. That's rough. Right. Oh, look at that Jericho face. It's classic Jericho.
Well, that's a welterweight.
Right.
The Inner Circle.
Man, I love
Great
Jericho.
response. Here's
Always
the crowd
have.
tonight.
Man, he's so great. I think it's funny, actually, that he feuds with MJF here, and one of my favorite bits, I mean, just perfect bit of Jericho back in WCW, where he's just complaining, missing his 1,001 holds, you know, over the man of 1,000 holds, Dean Malenko. He had that big printout sheet, and he's like listing them all off, and like every third one was armbar, the Boston Crab, armbar, and you come back from commercial, and he's literally just saying armbar. Fantastic. But I think it's really funny in AEW that he's feuding with MJF right now. It's probably going to be his strongest, most memorable feud by the end of it. But MJF uses an armbar. It's fantastic. Jericho knows the armbar, you know? So that's hilarious. Here we go. My predictions. Sammy Guevara was going to show up. Boom. High spot right there. Fantastic. Sammy Guevara's going to show up and show off good, right? And I think that was correct. He started the match. I didn't know that when I made that prediction. Here we go. Totally making sense to me. I think this match does a really good job to show off, you know, every single person. This is a showcase match, right? Having rules where the actual match doesn't start until everybody's involved, right? That's a big thing that really kind of highlights, like, this is a showcase match. We're putting it all out on the line, right? This isn't. I don't know how it affects wins and losses even, right? So very gray area. Here's a fun spot. No. Yep. No. That's all Dax Hardwood. Fantastic. What a dude. You know, no flips, just fists. But I got a comical corner act to go on. That's not a Sammy G move. That was a Dax Hardwood move. That's fantastic. I love it. Yeah, I mean, this is the perfect, like, groups to put together. I'm such a fan of both groups and, like, the core members, except for Sean Spears. I don't know where to place him. Why is he even here? I don't know what he's doing here. I mean, I get it from storyline. He came in with Tully Blanchard, or, you know, when he was trying to find himself and find a tag partner or find a whatever, right? It was Tully Blanchard that came to his side to kind of give him guidance and stuff like that. And then he got that whatever. The gauntlet. Have we seen that again lately? I don't know. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at them cheeks. National TV, man. Oh, there we go. Nice little enziguri. Here we go. Sammy Guevara. Man, is that out of nowhere? What do we call that? It's not a diamond cutter. Definitely a cutter, but oh, the chairman. What a guy. I don't know. He's a good worker. I mean, watch. He's going to be a professional wrestler right here. Very nice. Very nice. I really like that, you know, everybody on the Pinnacle uses a spine buster. You know, I don't know why. Tully Blanchard used to use it, but Arn Anderson really used to use it. So I don't know if there's a connection there. It's like, well, if you're on the team, you got to use a spine buster. They all use it, and I do enjoy that. And hey, Sean Spears, that spine buster looked great. Seeing him standing next to these two, by the way, actually makes him look a little more, I don't know, imposing because he's taller, larger. He's got that Just for Men going. Look at that beard, even mine. Got a little gray in it. Look how sharp that is. Oh boy. Definitely brushing a little color in the morning, I guarantee it. You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it. So, look, I don't know if you caught it. You can kind of see it. Spears' chair has the Nightmare Family, whatever, the Broken Nightmare Family emblem. Right? Jesus, it's over. Why are you still doing it? Not over like wrestling over, it's just not there. Excuse me, I don't know if you guys heard that. Here we go. We got Ortiz in the ring. The wild man from Proud and Powerful. If you watched my action figure review, you know how I feel about these guys. I like these guys. If you notice, he's got his shirt on. I know things. Notice he's not using the Sean Spears chair. I don't like that move right there. That seems like that can go bad. So bad. Don't Hadouken the chair at me. That's messed up. We got some blood here. We got some blood here. Talk to each other. Oh, what's gonna go on? It's got to be a Spanish Fly. It's Sammy Guevara and there's two guys. Oh, let's Hadouken another chair into a Spanish Fly. All right, well, there we go. Sammy Guevara, you knew it was coming, and you gotta love it. Mid rope, Spanish Fly, fantastic. Oh my God, we got something truly special tonight. No shirt, Ortiz with no shirt. What is even happening? What's this world coming to? You know? Oh, big botch. Big botch, Sammy G. You can't go to those rope bouncing, situations so many times. Go to the well too often. Oh, I'll do it at JR. So Sammy Guevara gone to the well too often. A little too often.
This is not a match for the weak at heart.
Yeah, tripped up there. That's too bad. I don't know what he's gonna go for. Maybe another wheel kick, maybe a drop kick. Doesn't really matter. He didn't hurt himself, which is great. But hey. All right, here we go. Cash Wheeler. Oh, little stumble. Oh, he jumped off the ropes, which is not a thing they do too often. Though when FTR does do something other than stand in the ring and punch you, it is Cash Wheeler that goes up on the rope. It takes the risk, so it works. It's in character. Also, look at Cash Wheeler. I mentioned this to the guys that were watching me last night. I think I got a bit of a man crush on this Cash Wheeler. He's a good-looking dude. He's built. Jesus, look at him. Like an action figure. He's a little puffy, but it's okay because it's that intimidating kind of puffy, right? You can tell he eats a good steak. He's the kind of guy you see at a steakhouse. When you see him sitting there, you see your girlfriend, your wife, your significant other look over at him. You know, hell, you see your husband look over at him. Maybe don't walk that way when you go to the restroom. You know, maybe I'll walk you to the restroom. You don't need to walk over there. You know, we don't need to mess with that guy. Jesus. I bet he looks great in a suit too. I mean, I know he does. I've seen him before. He can wrestle. And he's one of those guys that, like, you hear him talk about wrestling, you can tell he just loves wrestling. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Gory special. Cash Wheeler with the gory special into the cage. Oh, and where does he go? Santana's gone. I mean, Ortiz is gone. And Ortiz is gone. He's going to go into the ring and go find Abyss or something. Like, he's gone. He's going to come back with Bray Wyatt, bring him to the ring, breaking straight through the mat. Who knows? That's it. Eliminated. Don't get eliminated. You're eliminated. Here comes Santana. I like Santana. He's a hard-hitting dude. He's got, good rhythm. Dude doesn't stop. But yeah, Ortiz, he's gone. Good night. He's encased, in the cage, and he just slides down. Oh man. Oh, here he is. He's coming back. We got another funny situation here. We got Ortiz with no shirt, Santana with a shirt. I'll ruin it for now. Santana's gonna lose his shirt too. But hey, and you'll get a real good look at those tattoos that I was talking about on those action figures. Man, it's real good work. Jazzwares blowing my mind. I guess it's because the bar was set so low. No offense. What do we got going on? Is that barbed wire? Yeah, a little barbed wire, a little hanging choke off the rope. Oh, he got bopped to the barbed wire. Here comes the Crimson Mask. He's gonna gig a little bit. Here we go. Notice they pulled the camera off. He fell down, rolled to the right. Camera off. We don't want to see him. Doing a little work there. Oh boy.
And the fourth member
Oh boy.
of the Pinnacles
Obviously,
team
the barbed wire hit specifically
about to
right in
enter
his
the
hairline.
match.
Yeah. I'll let it go.
And it is the War Dog.
I love it. I love it, dude.
Watch out,
It's a
man.
show. It's
I
so
think business just picked
fantastic.
up.
It's just
If anybody
entertainment.
can clean the
It's
house,
something to get engrossed in.
it's
I love it.
Wardlow.
I'm not knocking
Look how
the
confident
gig. All right.
he walks.
Wardlow taking
Big
his
man
time.
Wardlow.
And I think
We don't
it's
get to
very
see
smart,
too much
Excalibur.
of him wrestling, so we'll have to
You know
No,
what?
it's not.
see
Yeah.
where this goes.
Wardlow.
Circle who all have
Here it
the
is.
backs of
10
the
seconds
suits
left.
representing where
We
they're
got
from.
Jake Hager getting ready to make his way in.
Yeah,
And of course, the two team captains stay until the very, very end. So we're going to get MJF after Jake Hager here. Jake Hager. What a milk toast, unimportant, nothing special about you, professional wrestling. You know, I would say the same thing about John Moxley until AEW, and he proved me wrong. And now I'm a fan. Dean Ambrose, no bueno, no good. Don't like it. Jake Hager is a big man, strong man. He's a tall guy. You know, am I impressed by the Vader bomb? Not really. The ankle lock? You're a big guy. Why are you doing a submission move? I guess there's so much about his package that I just don't understand. But hey, whatevs. We gotta have this moment though. Big man versus big man. You know, this is really important. So I guess I'm glad Jake Hager's here. Yeah, JR was right there. I don't know if you guys heard him well. He said, you know, Jake Hager has to be the better striker of the two. He better be, being like a Bellator fighter and stuff. You know, he better be. So everything that we have seen from Wardlow, I think War Dog might be the better professional wrestler here. Guess I'm just not a fan of Jake Hager.
Digging his fingers into the eyes.
I know I kind of mentioned that with my action figure review too. I'll be honest, I didn't miss Jake Hager, you know, in that action figure review. There's no action figure of him yet. I guess if he was hotter, there'd be one, right? Who knows? MJF in. Look, he's got the Eddie Guerrero-esque boots going on, but instead of flames, he has the Burberry print, you know? I like it. I love it. Where's he going? Oh, well, hold on. Don't go fight. Oh, there we go. The chop block. Perfect. Perfectly timed. Love it. See, this is that heel tactic. That's what I'm saying. The Pinnacles are the heels here. Pinnacle's the heel. Inner Circle is definitely the face, which is crazy because they were like the biggest heels of the first 2 years of AEW Dynamite. So, or is it 2 years? Whatever. The up until now, right? Until this face turn.
No, this does not help the Pinnacle in the least. As we see,
you know, it's an awkward thing because the factions, the face factions aren't really there, especially now. Like, or I guess now it's everything's shifting. Inner Circle, we could say they're taking a face turn, or maybe they even started to take it a little too early, because they're the whole. What was the dinner? Damn, how can I forget that one? Oh, I can't think of the name of it. The Le Dinner Debonair, right? That was definitely face turn to me. You know, sing and dance on TV, face turn. I love you. You're fantastic. Oh, here comes Jericho. We're ready for the match. Here we go. Listen for that bell.
Here we go. The all-out assault can begin.
There we go. We got the bell. The team separate side to side. Classic battle charge. You ready? I don't mean to spoil this for anybody, but you should have watched it already if you're watching me review it. Man, look at this. Look at this. He's got him up in the scaffolding. Oh, you're locked in there, Sean Spears. I can't get out. I can't lean backwards. Oh, fantastic. Oh no, I'm stuck. Kicked Jericho off. I think that was your only way down. You know, Jericho needed the German suplex you so you get out of there. You're stuck forever now. There's a lot of videos about being stuck on the hub right now. Go check those out. Look how much room is on the outside there. I mean, they obviously extended it. I think they extended it. Yeah, they definitely extended that extra room there in between the cage and the left and right of the ring. Because there's obviously like none on the front side. That's how Ortiz slid down.
The guys who are in most trouble here are Guevara and Dax.
Oh, look at Sean Spears here. It's getting real wacky. Undoing the turnbuckle. Yeah, you think he was a ring guy for some time? Yeah, he knows what he's doing. When you go in, you gotta put up the ring, you gotta take the ring down. Oh my God! Now the mat's torn, canvas is torn up, exposing that wood and pine, exposing it, taking it all apart, getting crazy in here. Yeah, you go. There you go. Pull back the mats.
And now we see Wardlow and Hager.
There's the wood. Expose that wood.
Trying to counter, but Hager able to pass the guard of Wardlow.
There. Oh. Yeah. Who cares? That could end the match. Nobody cares. Man, they're really going to work in that corner, man. You know, seeing the match the ring get pulled up, we've seen it quite a bit lately. We saw like the three-way dance between Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns, and Braun Strowman. They tore up the ring. I see it a lot with Johnny Organo versus Ciampa. I think the first time they did that, I think it was at NXT New York. That one was like the most devastating one because, man, they hit, or Ciampa was like handcuffed and hit the DDT, and it was just like, that's it. Like, whoa. You know, and that was like really, it wasn't just like, oh, I'm going to hit him with the sledgehammer and then hit him with the pedigree. You know, oh, here we go. That's fantastic. That's the, you know, that's FTR's finisher. That's also, you know, Arn and Tully would do it that way too. Like that, it's so special. Code breaker. Fuck out of here. This is fantastic. Oh man, I guess we've moved into adult content now. I've said the F-bomb. Oh man, he was rolling around on the floor. Now Hager's tired from giving a clothesline. Set up the trio well. There we go.
Now Ortiz with Spears hanging upside.
Oh, where's Rob Van Dam? Oh, here we go. Sammy G, right? Yeah, okay. Going for the Van Terminator.
Is he gonna go coast to coast?
You gotta appreciate this. Look at him go. Oh, kabam! Full extension right on the small of his back. What a goddamn drop kick. Woo! Van Terminator. Man, it wasn't exactly a Sabu call out from Ortiz there. I love it. I love it. How fantastic. Oh, whack him with the turnbuckle. It's all extended. It's Looney Tunes, man. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. It was that.
Santana might have a fork in hand.
We're going crazy, man. We got a fork. We got Abdullah the Butcher up in here. He had it all taped up. Where was he hiding it? I didn't catch where he was hiding it. It was all taped up. He had to pull the tape off. He's gonna let somebody have it now. Oh, yo, MJF is for dinner right there. That's the dinner debonair. All right, so here at the end here, we're coming to the end. You can tell we're coming to the end because one team has the complete upper hand. Right? The Inner Circle is destroying the Pinnacle right now. Literally none of the Pinnacle are standing. So, what are we? Is that Slapjack? What is that? Extendo Billy Club. There you go. Wardlow's coming back to save the day. Finally got some gas back. He's going to clear the ring, probably, right? Yeah, he man it up. Got to Hulk it up. Just launch him into outer space. Good night. Big boy. Oh, okay. All right. Nice little dip. Nice little trip.
Not many men can do that to Jake Hager.
No, nobody can. That's it.
Oh, busted the leg.
Right there. Right across the
Chair shot. Oh no. It's just you're too outnumbered. Doesn't matter how many you throw down, and that's how it should be, right? Oh dang! He tried to fight back, but the leg was too weak. He's still trying to fight back.
Raw power.
It wasn't pretty, but Wardlow got Hager on his shoulders. Jesus. Oh,
so Warlord getting messed up here. This is okay because he's done nothing but fight back. He's taken so many knee shots and chair shots, and literally Jake Hager jumping on him to bring him down. So like, this is fantastic. Like Wardlow's a true monster. Definitely more so than Jake Hager, right? I don't see Jake Hager versus like Brian Cage being a thing. Like Brian Cage is gonna beat him up. He's a better wrestler. He's a bigger man, faster, more athletic. Destroy. Right? If they had like an actual one-on-one match. Wardlow versus Brian Cage. That might be something, right? So this is where things are slowing down. Like we're building towards something. People are out of gas. People are bloody, battered. You know, hey, this match has taken its toll. This is what we came to see, right? We're here. Sean Spears gonna tap? If Sean Spears taps, that would make sense. He's kind of like the odd man out of the group, right? Everyone else has a strong connection to each other in Pinnacle, and Sean Spears just kind of there, right? I mean, again, he just came with Tully. He's Tully's guy. Oh, all right, we got a ref bump. We got Tully taking control of the ref here. What's he got? Oh, he snatched the key off the ref. Here we go.
Tully Blanchard has stolen the key to the cage. But you escape the cage.
Yeah.
You don't win. But you can run like a coward.
Well, he's going. Look, he's going for higher ground. That's
MJF
exactly
getting out of town. Jericho coming from behind. Like they're right behind each other. There's no like story build here, right? So it's just yeah, you went for it. I'm going after it. Oh, Tully's been put out of commission. He was shoved. Yeah, 70 years old, 60 years old. I guess I'd be down too. I'm not complaining. It is funny though. Right? He's a nice professional wrestler. Right? He could take a bump.
He thinks he's escaped. He thinks he's all alone. Jericho says, "Should I go get him?"
Look at Jericho, man, looking like a little boy sometimes. Right there. He's excited. He's going to the top of the cage. Now he's been to the top of the Hell in a Cell before, right? Triple H versus Jericho. Double title match. Unsuccessful there too. Did not retain. Triple H took that. If I remember correctly, maybe I'm missing. Did he stand on top of the cage with both belts? I don't think so. I think that's where Trips took it. I don't know. Yeah, Jericho. See that, the tattoo on the hand. I spoke about that in the previous video. Go check it out. He got his tattooed ring. I wear my ring, right? Because I'm married, but like, I would think that would hurt so much. I'm such a wuss. My coffee was too hot in the beginning of the video. How would I do that?
Jericho has an idea to end this thing once and for all.
All right.
The bloody, mangled body of MJF lying on the top of this cage.
Yeah, let's watch out in the bottom too, because something can happen there. See, he thought he went to higher ground. He thought he escaped.
Like, these are some great faces. Like the camera work here. These are great faces. The Thunder Rosa Britt Baker match, they had some really great faces in that one too. This is good promo material. Oh yeah. Here we go. Submission or surrender. We got the Walls of Jericho. We got the Lion Tamer applied. Oh man. Something special when you see the old finishers come out. Oh man, you can't really get it. Oh. The nut tap. I don't think I've ever seen that as a reversal to the Lion Tamer. He literally just whack. And there we go, the armbar, the salt of the earth, the Fujiwara armbar. You know, hey, Jericho knows how to deal with this. He's not gonna tap. He ain't gonna tap. He knows it so many times on that list. Look at that. All the different materials to make that cage. It's not just chain link, right? They're not just up there.
Jericho.
It's impressive.
After all they've gone
You know, you got to
through.
give it to
Breaking a
people
hand
who
very
put this
easily
together.
on
You
this
get
surface.
something so different. Definitely safe. Like, look how sturdy that is. It's not budging at all.
At some
It's
point,
firm.
you know, you gotta-
That's cool. Oh man, what a good face.
But I guess they kind of thrown that
Such a
theory
good
out
photo
the
op
window
right there. God
Yeah,
dang.
just- oh, he's- good God.
Biting. Yeah, you're going crazy. Everybody's going to the showing their true guts here, man. Oh, is he gonna tap? Is he gonna tap?
Will he submit? And there's multiple
No.
muggings going on in the rings. But nobody's tapped out. Nobody's submitted.
Just bodies everywhere right now. Look at it. See him all heaped up on the right?
And that is the fatigue
Aha.
setting in.
There we go.
He's got his ring.
Yeah, of course.
The
rings
AEW
come along.
Oh, he's got
diamond
the
ring.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
It's a weapon.
Oh,
Dynamite diamond ring.
I hope
Hitting Jericho.
they have the AEW Diamond Ring Battle Royale every year. Again, more great photo ops. That yell, we're gonna see that. That's gonna be in the intro of Dynamite. I bet. Anyways, I hope the Diamond Ring continues, right? I hope that whole bit continues, and I hope it sticks to MJF like forever. Let's just keep it.
What?
Oh, what are we thinking?
Wait. He's not. That no good piece of shit's not
The faces, man.
doing it.
This is fantastic.
He's looking.
I don't know if you guys are enjoying them too, but how aren't you? How are you not enjoying this?
Come on, it's
This is fantastic.
This is
This is so good.
going too far.
I don't know what the internet is saying about the match yet,
no.
right? I assume it's good because I think this match has been up to this point has been amazing.
He
I'm
just said if you
I'm
don't
sure the
surrender,
finish
I'm
is
throwing
good
him
too.
off the top.
It's really
He
good.
just said if you don't
This is
surrender,
good.
I'm throwing him off the top.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Surrender.
The inner circle has surrendered.
Surrender. I'm gonna throw him off. Sammy
They saved
Guevara
Jericho. Good
surrenders.
God, thank God.
You know,
They had to say- they
is
had to
this
do it, guys.
tied into storyline?
doubt
Is
about
this
that.
something
Absolutely
special?
no
Because
choice. The
they kicked
pinnacle.
Sammy out of the inner circle for
Wow, they
some
win
time
again.
for being
They
paranoid
won
about MJF.
Blood and Guts.
But
What
MJF
what
was
does it
thinking
mean?
about doing,
Is
and
Sammy gonna
it's beyond
have some repercussions for this? MJF did the same thing to Cody Rhodes in the beginning. Like, there's so much here. What
Well, no,
what's
but
what's
it was
it
the
mean?
right one.
It could be so much more. How does this go forward? Still messing around. Still messing around on top of the cage. This is a dangerous spot to be.
Aggression.
Great.
Look at this.
Great.
He thought he was going to
Fantastic.
higher ground. He got chased
Not as
up
good as a
there,
screaming pig,
and it was a hell of a
but
battle
still
on
good.
top.
That blood looks great.
This is
And
meant-
God dang.
They submitted to protect Chris Jericho. Wait, no, come on.
Y'all know it's coming.
Hey, he's a sick little bastard.
You guys know it's coming.
I'm telling you.
He's up
Oh,
on the
my God.
A simple
God, what
push.
are we seeing?
Kind of wish it was a more impactful thing. There we go. Jericho tossed off, broken into the special
Thrown
stage.
off the top of the steel cage.
Little
God
cheesy.
almighty.
Little cheesy.
Jericho may have broken his back.
But also awesome. Awesome.
JF.
You don't think WWE has cushions underneath their tables, their ref tables, when they take those bumps off the cells?
Jericho off the top
You
of
crazy.
the
This
steel
is no
cage.
different. This is fantastic. It's a little higher, so actually it's smarter, it's better, it's safer. It looks the same. You get the same impact. I'm in. This is fantastic. This is good. This is a good way to end this. Because it's extra. He didn't need to do it. He didn't need to go that far.
Jericho's closest friends.
It's extra. How much of a heel is he? You know, they were all like, oh, he's going to be the next Jericho. Like, he is showing that he's more than the next Jericho. He's more Jericho than the next Jericho. He's more heel than the next Jericho. He's more of an asshole. He's funnier. He doesn't break character for little kids for nothing, not for money. He's MJF, man. One day he's going to be, we're all just going to be so impressed. Or he'll fizzle out. I don't know. But he's going to be something. I don't think he's ever going to fizzle out. I think he just, if he sticks to what he's doing, he's figured it out young. If he sticks with it and just continually, you know, reinvents the same gimmick forward and forward and forward and makes himself like a forever character a la Ric Flair, right? I think we're looking at a new great right here. Look at him. And I've been saying it since I learned of him. He's just he's better than you, and he knows it. It's real good. What a match! This is awesome. I will say, I don't know if you guys are paying attention or not. They get some camera cuts in here that are a little too close on Jericho's face. Cameraman hanging out right behind the EMTs and stuff. You should not be there. You can see him talking and stuff, and we all know it's a work, So yeah, that's fine. But you gotta suspend some realism, right? I don't think they should have shown so much Jericho after he got tossed off. I don't think they should have shown it from an above view. They should have only shown it from the side, because you can see the mats in there, right? You can see how it's built up. And it's not the smartest. I think JR or Tony Schiavone said that it was a concrete stage, right? So it's like, man, I know it's wrestling. Should we give it a pass? I'm going to say no. Like, on that, no. That's bad camera work. It's not good. The match, fantastic. The action's fantastic. Everything, 10 out of 10 out of 10. My little nitpicks, my little gripes, that's me. And you knew this about me because I literally just talked about the build-up to the match and the match card leading into the match before. Full circle on that real quick. We had everything build up to this. We were so excited. We got all the way to the end. We've had this knockdown, drag out fight, this bloody mess of a fight. And then we get our decided winner. We have some problem with it, right? But then at the end, you get something extra. You get something more. They don't stop giving. This is good stuff. This is really, 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 really good stuff. This is good stuff. Britt Baker, Thunder Rosa, so far, match of 2021. This was good. This was fantastic. This cements when Tony Khan names Dynamite a separate name. It means something. It's different. It's not just different. It's special. So everybody pay attention. When they do that, it's special. This has been a special time. This is a long video. I'm sorry about that. Another long video. The last one was long too, but I'm very, very excited. And I'm so glad you guys allow me to share that with you, because maybe you think I'm different. But remember, it's special. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for sticking to the end. Thank you for trying something different. I will put a little disclaimer out there. If YouTube takes this down for some reason, I think what I'm going to do is just kind of like cut that out, the little square in the corner, and hopefully that was good enough. You could still keep up on the match based off the audio, I guess. Hopefully the audio doesn't ruin it as well. Let me know what you thought about this. I'm totally down to review more matches. If you want me to do more, I will do it. Put it in the comments. I love professional wrestling, as I've said over and over again. I also love video games and fighting games, stuff like that. Willing to do more. I don't like Let's Plays, but it's not like I wouldn't do one. Until then, how's your mom? How's your mother? Huh? How's she doing? Let me know. Tell me in the comments. How's your mom?